Doing a little walking again. It's now Friday. It's payday. Hey, come on. Which means broke day for most, including myself. I misunderstood where I was before. Signs said Campion or something like that. I don't know. It's actually Johnstown, Colorado still. Over at the Johnson's Corner, supposedly a historical truck stop or whatnot. So I had mentioned before that the broker had messed up on the delivery the first day. I was supposed to deliver it according to my dispatch on the 2nd, which was yesterday at 11:30 in the morning. I get over there, give them the pickup number or delivery number. They say, oh, this is for yesterday. All right, call dispatch. There's a problem with broker end. I think I explained this before, but oh well. Had me go over to this truck stop again and sit until the next morning, 7 a.m. I called just to make sure I had the right delivery number. Oh, it's the same one, according to the broker. Didn't think that was right because I've dealt with Sam's Club and Walmart before. I doubted that was right. But who am I to argue? I'm just a truck driver. So I get over there. It's supposed to be at 7 a.m. today. Get over there about 6:30, 6:45, something like that. And get up to the window, give them the delivery number I'm supposed to use. Sure enough, no go. Not in the system, too old, whatever. So I go home dispatch. Luckily they were open. About an hour later, after I'm sitting there, I didn't get a call back. I ended up calling to see what was going on. And yeah, they got me laying over again. Supposedly have it all straightened out now. And supposed to deliver at 1:45 tomorrow afternoon. So again, I sit for a long time. It's kind of annoying because it's a lot of miles that I could be driving and get paid on because I'm currently being paid by miles, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm well qualified and should be put on salary here on the 5th or after the 5th or whatever. I called and checked on that whole thing to see what they said about it and tried to tell me I'm short by 900 something miles. I'm like, well, if I hadn't sat in Illinois for 2.5 days, and then been sitting here for going on 2 days now, I would have had those 900 plus miles and then some. So this ain't my fault. Since I've been with the company, I took a 48-hour, they guarantee 48 hours every however often. Took that 48 hours because of a family emergency, otherwise I probably wouldn't have. Other than that, I did a 34-hour reset. Other than that, I've been on the road. Haven't had any time off I can think of. So there's that. It's only one time that I actually went home. So over at the grassy area we were yesterday, let the dogs sniff around, pee on everything. So yeah, they definitely better be putting me on salary because I've done everything I'm supposed to do to get that salary. Better happen. Anywho, yep. Again, I had several photos libraries on my computer that I've been trying to go through, consolidate, get rid of old stuff, whatever. It's dark. There it goes. It might turn this way. So, yeah, maybe I'll play around with some editing and stuff just a little bit more. I'm trying to get a little better at it. It's gonna take time, of course. I'm teaching myself everything. Well, YouTube is teaching me everything as I want to come across it. Hi. What are you doing? Oh yeah? You want your toy? Is that what you want? You want that? A little more time to dick around with that and figure out more and more stuff. And hopefully put up some better videos. Not that I've put any up recently, but oh well. Really liking the video on this H2C here. It's got the optical image stabilization on front and rear cameras and 1080p on both. Well, 4K on the rear, but that's kind of I think a joke with these smartphones because you gotta pretty much have your smartphone on a tripod in order for it to effectively record the 4K. Dog's been bored, sleeping, gets up every now and again, wants to get out. I've been geeking out trying to organize all that stuff, so it cooled down a little bit, really. So I figured I should take him out and run around a little bit and get him all wore out. Are you excited? Are you happy now? Yeah. A little tail wagging, a little stub. Little stub wagon. Little stub. Little stub. Little nub. That's one of my favorite things to see. Little nub, stub, whatever you want to call it, moving back and forth. Oh, you're so cute. Mwah. So, oh, yeah, what does? But, you don't care. You just want me to pull on it. Yeah, nothing really else new going on. I been sitting for too damn long. I'm losing my mind. So that period of time that I was sitting in Illinois, it was pretty much 2.5 days I sat, which is unproductive time. The reason I sat much longer than I would have is because they rescheduled the delivery since it's a holiday or whatever, which is strange because it was supposed to be Sunday, which wasn't the holiday, but they scheduled it for Monday, which is the holiday. So how that made any sense, I don't know, but that's what they did. And supposedly because of that aspect, I'm only going to be paid for 1 day of layover, which is only 8 hours, which comes down to about $160. And I don't want to even try doing the math in my head, but I can usually average easily $650, sometimes upwards of $700 in a shift per day. And you know, that's $160 is a lot less than I would have been paid for those miles. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit, but again, it is what it is. I told dispatch because of that situation and me sitting as long as I have been this time, again, you know, not my fault. I'm going to demand that I get more than just 48 hours off, because had I known I was going to sit as long as I was, I would have gone home for 4 days, you know, which is a lot longer than I get to go home anyway. So if I'm not going to get paid, I'm going to stay at home. But that's not the case this time. So I'm hoping I can get those days off in the back end, or however you want to look at that. Oh no. Come on, man, get it. It's in the tree. I don't know if he can reach it. I'm pretty sure he can't reach it. He can jump up and get it, but he won't. You can get that, man. You can get that. Get it. Get it. So anyway, play with the cup a little more and go back and actually edit and upload some stuff. By no means am I sponsored by any kind of product, but I have the Wink smart home hub and some other devices connected to it. One of them that I had purchased was the garage door opener that allows you to open and close your garage from your phone, from wherever you're at, or whatever. And I don't remember when I bought it all, but I bought it a few months ago. Probably 5-6 months ago, I don't know for sure. And for some reason here recently it just stopped working. There's a little contact on the door that, you know, changes motion when the door is open or closed, and it tells you within the app that the door is open or closed. So I had the girlfriend open the door manually and close it manually and everything else, and the sensor actually works. It's showing that the door is open or closed. But neither one of our phones, when we send the command to open or close the garage, it won't open or close. So I called tech support today. I can't really do much because I'm in Colorado, my house is in Idaho, whatever. So I called them, and I was very surprised to see that they were all US based. I was talking to a guy who's really cool, and I asked him, I was like, it's not to be prejudiced or anything, but you know, is all of your customer care, technical care, whatever, you know, English-based, US-based, whatnot? And he's like, yep, we're all one level of a building in upstate New York. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. That gives me a little more faith in their product, you know? Like I said, not prejudiced or anything. I just like being able to, you know, since I'm an American, I speak, well, I wouldn't call it English, I call it American. It's nice to be able to talk to someone who speaks your language either fluently or as a first language, you know. That might make me sound like a dick. I don't really care, but the way I look at it is I wouldn't go to Germany and expect the people there to understand what I'm saying. Obviously they do, because there's a lot of places in Germany or whatever other country that are touristy or whatever. So I'm sure people do speak English, but Germany, for instance, their primary language is German. I could be wrong about that, but for argument's sake, their primary language is German. I would personally prefer to learn German enough to communicate enough to get around or whatever before I go over there, instead of, you know, frustrating them because I don't understand what they're saying or vice versa. So that's just my take on customer care and everything. I actually had worked for T-Mobile customer care for a couple of years, 3.5 years I think, or whatever. And back when I was there, they only outsourced when the call volume was ridiculous. Now it's all outsourced, so we can see where that went. It's no fun trying to talk to someone. They're, you know, responding in canned responses, and, you know, they can't understand what you're saying, or, you know, obviously we have a different dialect, or I'm trying to think of the term. Get out of the road now, right here. You know, like with other languages, the way we structure our sentences is different in other languages. So I'm sure that's a barrier and everything. But anyway, I just like talking to people in the United States who speak English as a first language, or fluently as a second, if that's okay. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Maybe I'm just a dick. If so, oh well. But just a little thought. And yeah, headed back to the truck now.